After serving the rumor mill for many weeks, the news of confirmation has come through as of September 26, 2023, as Devin Haney will challenge Regis Prograis. The talk is done, the fight is official. Let's talk about this fight that is scheduled to come up this December. December 9th, 2023 is the date that WBC Super Lightweight Champion Regis Prograis will take on undisputed lightweight champion Devin Haney for Regis's title and for bragging rights, because this is one of those fights where you have premier fighters facing off against one another in an era where we're slowly starting to see the corner get turned. It's not happening fast enough. However, the fact that it is happening means a shot in the arm for the sport of boxing, because when you have top quality caliber fighters facing one another, there is respect to be meted out in the sport of boxing. So as these two gentlemen come together and they decide to put their records on the line, Haney will enter this fight challenging for Prograis' title with his record of 30-0 and 15 KOs. And Regis, who turns to the ring with 29-1 with 24 KOs. They're going to settle matters between the two of them, and they're going to close the year out with high quality boxing. This is something that the sport needs tremendously. And fighters like Regis Prograis, who can bring the power and end fights with power and knockout ability, find it hard to face opponents who are willing to take risks. So he's been waiting for the opportunity for someone to step up to the plate. His fight in November of 2022 that saw him defeat Jose Zepeda for the WBC title, it saw him also sit around because he was looking for challengers and challenges. But Devin, who has campaigned at lightweight since his late teens, is looking to move up and win a second world title, and is facing the man in the division who has the name Prograis. I can't blame him, because this is definitely of the MO that Devin Haney brings to the ring, taking on the best challenges available. And that's something that is setting a precedent, because though there are many out there who might not like Haney, who doubt what he has accomplished, who kind of put dirt on his name, they have to acknowledge that Regis Prograis is a two-time champion in this division. And though he enters this fight at the age of 34, he's still a guy that hasn't taken a lot of abuse. And he's looking for the challenge. That's why this fight is good. That's why it's great to know that the fact that it's no longer being discussed, it's signed, and we're going to receive it. Something to get excited about. This is not the blasé fighter from another sport, such as UFC or MMA, coming over to challenge one of the world-class fighters of boxing. This is two men who compete in a division that is heavy with talent, and this may inspire others to come on out of their shell and display their wares. Back in May of this year, Devin was able to turn back the challenge of former champion and unified champion Vasyl Lomachenko, where he won a close 12-round decision, but handily defeated Vasyl, a man who had avoided him for a number of years, and finally thought that he would be able to steal a title or the titles away from Devin. But Devin put on the type of fight where he was aggressive early and took that challenge away from Vasyl. He wore down a little bit toward the end of the fight, Devin did, because he was amped with the experience that he was facing in a fighter like Lomachenko. But he comes into this fight against Regis, now with the better resume. And Regis, who is known to get fighters out of there, had troubles in his last fight against Danielito Zorrilla, whom he fought in June of this year. Zorrilla had him down on the canvas early in the fight in the first round, but it wasn't ruled a knockdown. But it has shown that Regis had to knock some dust off, rust, from his last fight with Zepeda. And it also could be a sign of what may be coming on the horizon. Because now that Devin is moving up to lightweight, he's going to be a stronger fighter. He was really depleting himself tremendously over the last 3 fights to make lightweight. But he fulfilled an obligation with his contract that he signed to get the fights that brought him the undisputed titles, beginning in June of 2022 when he faced George Kambosos Jr. for the first time and fought him in his home country of Australia. And then he had to face him at the same weight, at the same country site. And then you had his May fight and title defense against Lomachenko. So this fight is important for both men. And I am excited. We will have more breakdowns as we get closer. But what do you think? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know early on your thoughts about Prograis versus